Alright guys, welcome to today's vlog. My day started off shitty as fuck. I'm gonna show you guys how I found my car this morning. So I guess the footage says enough. So I found my car like that with no note, nothing, no information, completely fucked up. And I'm not sure if it's done by someone who knows that it's my car, but I actually don't think so, because like you can see that somebody like drove to the side, probably hit my car while it was parked. So the other car was probably parked as well, and it fucking, you know, slided through the whole side of my car. I just think it's fucking messed up that the person who did this didn't leave a note or anything for like the insurance. But yeah, right now I have to take care of that stuff myself. But man, some people, man, I don't get it, man. Like, I understand that the person, you know, is like, fuck, because he hit my car. Maybe it was not on purpose, maybe it was, but if it was not, then I mean, it's his fucking fault, right? I was just parked there. My car was just parked. It's his fucking fault, so he should leave a note if he has any, you know, fucking responsibility, right? Because if you do something, if you destroy somebody's fucking property, like on accident, right, which I think is the case, then, you know, you gotta pay for it. You gotta make it right, you know, if you're a decent human being, in my opinion. But that didn't happen, so right now I have to take care of it myself. So I'm gonna head to my car right now and show you guys what it looks like right now. It's the first thing I did. You know, I started this vlog later in the day because I tried to get it fixed right away as best as I could. So we already had the car polished to kind of like remove most of the scratches, right? So like the worst damage is already kind of like taken care of. I'm gonna show you guys what's left. So from far away, you may not directly be able to spot it, but if you look closely, we got damage like all over the place. I'm gonna tell you, in real life it looks worse than it does like right now. Yeah, as you can see, we also got actual bumps in there that have to be removed. So here, you know, we got damage on pretty much all the doors, the back side, and the front as well. And also here on the actual hand opening, you know, we got damage like right there. So we polished it, so we removed like most of the damage, but it's still definitely there. You know, here, this is all damage. This cannot be removed. So yeah, it's pretty fucking shitty. We got another freaking bump there. So yeah, what I'm gonna have to do is get this whole side repainted pretty much, because there's damage on the back side, the both doors, and on the front. Alright, so it's fucked up, guys. It's fucked up. It's not just like one door, one scratch, but it's like the whole side. So I'm gonna have it fixed, and that's gonna be about 1,000 to 1,500 euros. So this person really fucked me over. So you guys may be wondering right now, don't you have insurance yourself? And yes, I have a no-claim insurance, but the problem is, I got this car when I was 21. Pretty much no insurance company wanted to insure me, only the most expensive one. So I got the most expensive insurance that I could possibly have, because, you know, it is an expensive car. It is my first car as well, and I'm very young. I'm 21. I believe when you're 24, the price pretty much goes down a lot. But so I was basically fucked. But yeah, I wanted to get the no claim anyway, you know, for, let's say the car gets like totally screwed, you can't drive it anymore, then I'll definitely need insurance. But in this particular case, if I claim this insurance right now, yes, they will insure it, but I will also lose the years that I build up. And if you build up years, the price of the insurance goes down. So I want to, you know, build up my years. So a lot of people also told me, like, why don't you put the insurance on your mother's name, which is a lot cheaper? Yes, it is, but the problem is you will never build up those years. And let's say I buy a more expensive car in a couple of years from now, I want to build up those years, because otherwise the price is going to be ridiculous. So that's why I'm choosing right now to pay this myself, even though I'm insured and already pay a lot. Alright, so that's a pretty shitty start of the day, guys. But you know what? I always try to look at the positive side of things. And in this case, one, it is a car, so it's just materialistic stuff, which obviously it doesn't hurt me personally. It doesn't take away the fact that it's messed up, but it makes it a lot less messed up. Second thing, it's a beautiful day out here in the Netherlands, man. It's getting hot as shit. And tomorrow got Emporium Festival, so I'm pretty excited for that. So that's what I always try to do, guys. This kind of message I want to give you, like right freaking now, with all this that happened is that I say this very often on my channel, but you know, whatever the fuck happens, whatever how messed up or bad it is, you can't change the situation. You just gotta accept it and move on, man. Because there is really nothing you have about whining and complaining, right? Like, there are so many people that don't think in solutions, but they think in problems. So that's something you don't want to do. So always think of solutions instead of problems. That will make your whole life a lot better. So with that said, we're gonna turn this day into a good one. I'm ready, and first thing I'm gonna do is actually head to the barber. So yeah, one of my Texas vlogs, I said that I was gonna quit caffeine, but clearly I failed. Nick Bear told me to try out this cold brew, so I did, with some sugar-free caramel in here. It's fucking good, man. I was a little bit early for the barber, so I decided to pick one up. So Nick, I like it, man, I like it. Fresh haircut, check. Bowl of protein oats, check. Life is good. Life is good. I'm such a weirdo. Alright, it's gym time. It's time to turn all that aggression from this morning into a bomb-ass workout. So that's what we're gonna do. Stan is getting his pre-workout in. And I'm gonna actually do a full body workout today. Reason being is that tomorrow is Emporium Festival. I always try to do a high frequency program, and I know that I'm not gonna train for 2 days because tomorrow is the festival and it starts pretty early, and basically I don't want to train before. And then the day afterwards, because I'm gonna drink alcohol, I'm gonna skip that workout for sure, take a rest day. So I'm gonna start over on Monday. So today I want to pretty much hit my full body so that my full body can get 2 days rest. You ready, bro? Let's do it. I'm gonna do a full body workout today, hypertrophy, so pretty much higher reps, because I want to get a pump for 2 days. And I'm excited to fucking smash it. So we're gonna do a lot of reps, about 10 to 12 on every single exercise. Chest and back is basically supersets. I'm not sure, I'm probably gonna do it for shoulders as well and arms as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it for everything. So what I'm gonna do first is incline bench press, and then superset it with the incline row on a bench. And basically the reason behind a superset is it's nothing magical, guys, just like drop sets. It helps to save time, do more volume in a short amount of time, because I don't want to be in the gym for 2 hours, and it's a full body workout, so I still want to get a lot of volume in, so that's what I'm gonna do.
But I find it hard, baby. Oh, you know I had a good time, just had enough of your mind. Can I really let you go, really let you go, 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 go. I'm holding on for life, 'cause I can't escape, escape from love, and I don't wanna go, but I can't escape, escape from love.
Exercises. On the first one we did 3 sets, on the second one 2 sets, 5 sets in total. I'm moving on to shoulders. Not gonna do shoulder press today, just gonna do side raises. Superset it with base.
I'm holding on for life, 'cause I can't escape, escape from love, and I don't wanna go, but I can't escape, escape from love.
the workout there. Stan actually did a different workout, which is why you didn't really see him in the footage, but he did a little bit of flexing afterwards, and you can see that Stan is making some epic gains. So shout out to Stan, the man. He's making it happen. So I'm heading home right now. Gonna get a proper post-workout meal. Show you in a sec. Right, peeps, so I'm not gonna have a meal yet because it's already 8 o'clock, and I'm doing a live stream with the members of Student Aesthetics Transformation Program, which you can apply in the link down below. But instead, I'm just gonna have some snacks while I answer the questions here. So I got a My Bar Zero and some of these raspberries that I'll be snacking on, and then I'm gonna do this live stream. What do you recommend for calorie intake with a barbecue in the evening? Because at most barbecues, you'll eat a lot of meat. Exactly, so what you wanna do, usually eat a lot of fats as well. Maybe you'll eat like some sauces and stuff. If you stick strictly to the meat, and obviously depending on what kind of meats they are, whether it's chicken or like fatty meats, I recommend pretty much fasting the majority of the day until the barbecue. All right, and then so you hit that barbecue, see for yourself how many calories did I take in, how fat was the meat, and then you pretty much alter your diet towards that. So that later on night, you pretty much realize, okay, I didn't have any carbs. Maybe you had some carbs, maybe you had some bread. If you didn't, then you can still eat some carbs at night. And that's usually how I personally do it. When do you take your cardio session, before or after your weight training? Always after. Never do a cardio session before your weight training. Weight training is the priority. You know, even when it's fat loss. When your goal is fat loss, your goal should always be to maintain your muscle mass. So you definitely want to lift before you do cardio, because cardio will exhaust you. All right, so make sure to get the lift in, do cardio afterwards, or if you want to do cardio before, make sure to do it a couple hours before. For example, you'll do cardio in the morning, eat something afterwards, and then hit your workout. Never do like cardio and then directly head into the workout. Is it a good idea for beginners to bulk for a few months and cut 2 or 3 months before summer? Or should beginners bulk for a little longer? If you are not overweight, if you are skinny, so to speak, I recommend bulking for at least 1 year. So one summer you definitely have to skip out on, and you have to like keep building muscle mass. And even though that summer you will not look the best you could, you will take that time to invest in a body later on. You know, you see a lot of these people trying to cut down every single summer and then try to make progress for a couple months, but they just, making progress, bulking up, gaining muscle mass takes a long time. You know, if you want to do it naturally, it takes a long time. That is a fact. So what I always recommend is taking years to do so. And my first couple years, I never really cut down. You know, I only did it maybe a couple weeks in between. I was never shredded up until I lifted for at least 3 years seriously, when I got like really, really shredded. So, but like I said, it obviously depends on if you're overweight or not. If you're overweight, always cut down. Oh yeah. Focus on these pancakes, man. It's only focusing on my head. What's up? There we go. So as promised, after the workout, I said we're gonna have an epic post-workout meal. And I think we did it. So a lot of people have been asking me about how I make these pancakes. Pancakes? I shared it before in a video, but that was a long time ago. So I was too freaking hungry to actually show you guys the whole process of making them, because I just had to like have food as quickly as possible. Right now it is 9:30, all right? It's 9:30, I'm having the post-workout meal. All right, so let me explain. It is super simple. All you have to have is a blender, and you basically put all the ingredients in there, all right? So that will be banana, eggs, and oats, all right? Those are the only 3 ingredients that you need, and I'll put exactly on the screen the quantities of how much that I personally use right now. But the cool thing is that you can actually play around with it, all right? So if you have certain macros that you want to hit, for example, you want to have a higher protein intake that I do with this meal, then you just add in some extra egg whites, all right? So if you want to go low fat, don't add in 2 egg yolks, but do 1 egg yolk instead, for example, or just stick to egg whites. But then you'll have to do like some extra egg whites, I believe, because otherwise the texture will be a little bit different. So, you know, you can just like play around with the ingredients and see for yourself. You can add different types of fruit. Today I have strawberries. Some days I will have you know, blueberries, raspberries, banana. Banana is really good as well. You could also throw peanut butter on there, which I do sometimes, which is fucking amazing. That is life for sure. But right now I have sugar-free chocolate syrup in there. Also, another thing you can do is when you actually blend up all the ingredients is add some extra stevia if you want to have a little bit more sweeter pancakes. And you can also add cocoa powder. I'm personally not a big fan of it, but then you get like chocolate pancakes. But that's kind of like a personal preference, I guess. Some people like that very much. So those are some things you can play around with. And this makes dieting
even though I'm not necessarily shredding down, but this makes it so much easier. I used to eat this all the time when I was shredding, and it's still pretty satiating because you make it with like whole ingredients, you know, banana, oats, eggs, very good ingredients while cutting. So you can do this while cutting or bulking. You can also play around with the quantities like I already said, but like when you're a female, you may want to do half of this portion, or you may not, because pancakes are fucking life. So you probably just want to go for the full portion and get fat. But yes, you can play around with that. If you're bulking, you may want to increase, etc. And then definitely add peanut butter and stuff. All right, that just took me tops 4 to 5 minutes to finish. I was freaking hungry and it was so amazing. So make sure to check out that recipe. Make sure to try it out yourself. So with that said, I actually want to wrap up today's vlog because right now I'm going to take a shower and then I'm going to edit today's video because I want to upload this tomorrow because tomorrow I am going to the Emporium Festival. So I'm going to be editing, then I'm going to go to sleep, Emporium Festival tomorrow, and then I want to upload a video while I'm there so you guys have something to enjoy while I'm there as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. If you did, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and leave your comments down below. And with that said, I'm going to see you guys very soon. Peace out.